Hello everyone, my name is Colleen with Absolutely Fit, and I'm here to bring you a perinatal workout video. So that is pre and postpartum. I got my certification through Oh Baby, and I'm here to help all you women out there, whether you are still pregnant or you are already had your wonderful, healthy, hopefully baby boy or girl, and you're ready to get some fitness on. If you are in your first or second trimester, or anytime, you always want to consult with your doctor first before going to an exercise program. But especially if you're first and second trimester, you are more likely to be able to lie on your back or do some jumping by your third trimester. It's usually not a good idea, but again, consult with your doctor. Today, we won't have to worry about that. I'm not giving you anything you have to be concerned about, but if you want to consult your doctor, you are more than welcome to. And please, women, always stay hydrated. Super, super important for you as a human being, then especially for you and your baby. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Today's workout is going to be a little bit shorter, and then you can always repeat as needed, and hopefully you do. So my ladies out there, if you have never heard of a kegel, I need you to get familiar with it. It is going to be your saving grace during labor and afterwards. And you know it, just for everyday life. So if you're not sure what that is, then I'm going to try to talk you through it. It is all about that pelvic floor. So it is where the abdominal wall hits, and it is really crucial to help you get through your labor and recovery. So think about if you have to tinkle or do number one, and you kind of squeeze those down there areas to hold it in. That's doing a kegel. So think about pressing your belly button back to your spine, kind of hollowing out, and then think about the bottom of your pelvic floor like an elevator. You're going to squeeze and lift and hold, release and drop. So you can do that while seated. I just did one. You can do that while standing, while walking, anytime, anywhere, and no one has to be none the wiser. So please practice those, and those are a great warm-up to get you started to do throughout your workout. All right, enough of that. Let's go ahead and dive right in. We're gonna you can always start your warm-up if you don't want to do what I give you by doing a stair climber if you have that at home, or if you're at the gym, going for like a light to medium walk for a few minutes, or you're gonna jump in with me. Let's go ahead and do a few kegels here. 3, 2, 1, let that elevator floor lift. We are squeezing, we are lifting our belly button's going back to our spine, hold it, and then release. Nice and slow. Think about the elevator going up, 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 hold, down, 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 and release. Let's do one more. A little bit tighter, a little bit harder to do it. Squeeze and lift, and release, nice and slow. All right, go ahead and stand at the edge of your mat. You might need a couple dumbbells today. We'll get to that later when we get to the workout. You can do it in tennis shoes, I recommend that. I didn't have them today, I don't want to get this video out for you guys, so I'm doing them in sandals, not necessarily recommended. You're going to reach your hands to the ground, and if you've got a bigger belly, you can kind of squat with your legs nice and wide, and then just walk them out. Okay, and now you're going to have your feet nice and wide. Your wrists should be under your shoulders, shoulder blades squeeze, pushing that mat away. And if you can always drop that back knee. Bring that left foot to the outside, that left hand as much as possible. If you're out here, you're like, this lady's crazy, you kind of come into a quadruped position. Whatever your fitness level, whatever your range of motion is here, and depending on that belly. And you're going to lift that left arm up and rotate that spine open. If you're a little bit more of a yogi, and this doesn't seem that bad for you, go ahead and press that knee out to that pinky toe, and then wrap that left arm behind that right hip. Big breath in, and release. Bring that left foot back, and then that right foot up. Again, whatever range of motion and limits you have, work with that. You can press that right knee out towards that right pinky toe, bring that right hand up, twist open. Wrap it behind if it's comfortable. Again, whatever works for you. So you're feeling in that hip flexor right in here of that back leg, and then the adductor and hip of that front leg that's bent. Big breath in and release. Bring your foot back, You can kneel and walk it back, or you can lift yourself back into that push-up position and walk your hands back. You can keep your legs straight, your knees bent, but slowly roll up, stacking your spine one at a time, keeping that chin tucked. So let blood just rush to your head, and we want you to pass out. Good. All right. So, just a little bit of a light warm-up for you. So what we're going to do for the workout, keep doing those kegels. We have 2 supersets. One's going to be unweighted. Don't need these. Second one you do, it'll be weighted. 2 sets of 2 supersets. So we're going to do back to back. That's what a superset means. The first one, we are going to do a bench or chair elbow plank with toe tap outs. Okay. And then you're going to do a dumbbell press. So you will need a chest weight for that second one. So let's go ahead and get started. We can do it by time or by rep count, whatever works for you. I'm going to set a timer on my watch for 45 seconds. We're going to work on that endurance, ladies. So hopefully you're ready. 45 seconds of work, back to back, 45, 45. And then 30 seconds of rest. We're going to do it a second time, and then we'll move on to the second superset. And you can always add in a third one by pausing and replaying one of the sets to add in, or even a fourth superset. All right, so let's go ahead and find a bench or chair. I'm at a park here, so I'm going to use this one right here to do our elbows. We're not putting any pressure on our wrists. So you're going to rest those elbows right on that chair. Make sure the elbows are under the shoulders. Your hands can be flat, in a fist, whatever, again, is comfortable for you. Making those hands kind of like a parallel, like a road. And then bring your feet back, your belly down. There should be nothing here, okay? And then we are going to keep our shoulders away from our ears, squeeze them together. We're just going to go ahead and start that clock in 3, 2, 1, and begin. Tapping one toe out, bring it back in, and tap the other one out. Bring it back in. All right, out, in, that's it. So think about squeezing that booty, nice and tight, squeezing that belly, like you're trying to zip up a tight pair of pants, and keep tapping out. If my pace is too slow, you're welcome to speed it up, or if it's too fast, you're welcome to slow it down. And this is your workout, up to you, your pace. We are 30 seconds in, we're going for 15 more. Breathing through it, in through your nose, out through your mouth. You got it, ladies, almost there. We're done in 3, 2, 1, and release. Step it in, press off. All right, we're gonna come back to our mats where we have weights to do our dumbbell press. So anytime you come into a lying position, make sure again, you are checking with your doctor that you can do this. If you're in your 3rd trimester, it's probably not the best idea. Then you're welcome to do push-ups on that incline, on that bench that you just did, instead of the dumbbell press. All right? Take your dumbbells. I have 10s here, nice and light. Not too light though. You're gonna rest them on your thighs, okay? And then you're gonna slowly lean back until you're on the mat. And I don't do this with the dumbbells, I just forgot my glasses are on my head. You're gonna have your palms facing your feet. Your feet are flat, your knees are bent, shoulders are down out of your ears. Press your lower back into the mat and keep those wrists stacked over those elbows. And we're gonna go for 3, 2, 1. We're going for 45. A little bit slower on this superset to start. Exhale up, inhale down. Notice my elbows are not directly out from my shoulders, right? They're not here, they're tucked in a little bit. Inhale down, don't rest the elbows on the ground. Exhale, squeeze back up. And as you come up, make sure you're not touching those dumbbells at the top. Keep that control over the weight. Inhale, exhale, squeeze those dumbbells to the top. Kind of making a little bit of a U upside down. Close to the top, to the side of the pecs. At the bottom, keep going. I'm going to check my timer here, and we've got a couple more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, we've got 30 seconds of rest. Catch your breath. And are you ready to go? One more time. You know what to do. We're going over to that bench to do our elbow plank toe tap outs. Come on over. Adjust yourself as needed. There's my bench. We're going in 5 seconds. Get ready. Big breath. 3, 2, 1. We are in position and we're off to the tap outs. Make sure your shoulders are stacked right over those elbows. So it's helpful to have a mirror handy to double check. And if you're really more advanced and this feels too easy and you're already going as fast as you can do jacks. So you're jumping your feet out and in. But we're doing low intensity here on purpose because 45 seconds. And I'm already sweating. Hopefully you are too. But keep moving those legs. At any point you need to stop and just hold that plank, you're welcome to do that as well. And you know the deal. Speed it up, slow it down as needed. Inhale, exhale, time check. We're almost there. Give me one more rep. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, right into our dumbbell press. Get those dumbbells ready. Here we go. And 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Dumbbells on the thighs and press up and back down. Another point to make here is making sure that those dumbbells are aligned to your pecs, your chest muscles. So you're not coming up over your face. That doesn't even feel good to show that. So you should not be able to have those dumbbells on top of your face. If they are lower on your body, keeping them aligned to the pecs, pectoral muscles. Inhale down, exhale up. Again, pick your pace. You don't have to go at the same rate as me. Let me do a time check here. Keep going, ladies. Oh, we've got 5 more seconds. Give me a couple more reps. 3, 2, 1, and down to your hips. And now you can kind of scoot yourself up, or you can always roll onto your side and press yourself up. All right, that was the first superset. Hopefully you're feeling it in the front of your shoulders, your pecs, a little bit of your triceps, from the elbow plank to tap outs, pretty much everywhere. All right, are we ready for our second set? We're gonna go to the lower body. So you're gonna need a wall to do a wall sit. That is our unweighted exercise. And then we're gonna do something called the Romanian deadlift. This one seems simple, it's actually pretty complicated to get it right. A lot of times people round their back. So think of yourself like a door hinge, where this is your legs, this is your upper body, here's your hips where they meet. You're just gonna go down and back up. Not rounding the spine, not bending the knees. You're just gonna push those hips back as you go. We'll get to that when we get to that. All right, so let's go ahead and find a wall. There we go, I found a little pole here at the park. So you know the deal, 45 seconds. I'm gonna have it so you can see me at the angle. So what you wanna do is you wanna have your feet hip distance, not squat distance, hip distance. And then you're gonna press your shoulders, your head, and your lower back against the wall or the pole, whatever you're working with here. Just make sure it's a steady surface. You're gonna have your back slide down as you walk your feet out, okay, hip distance. And then we're dropping in 3, 2, 1, begin. 45 seconds. So notice my hip is aligned to my knee. My knee is stacked right over my ankle. My shoulders are back. I'm shaking a little bit in those legs, it's okay. Just make sure those knees aren't coming out or caving in. They should not be touching. They should be parallel, just like your shins and your toes, straight ahead. We're breathing in through our nose, out through our mouth. If you need to hold your legs, that's okay. You can hold onto the wall. You can have them out. You can get a little chest stretch while you're doing. But we are still breathing. We're pressing our lower back against it to help activate those abs. They're there. There might be a baby in there too, but they're there. Or that baby might have been in there if you're postpartum. You've got 5 more seconds. Keep breathing. We've got 3, 2, 1. Push yourself off the wall to stand back up. Whew. I don't know about you, I am feeling it right in here, as well as the glutes, and of course the abs. So, superset's gonna be a little bit slower because it's the first one. Now we're gonna go to that Romanian deadlift. So pick up those weights. I'm just gonna use 10s. So make sure when you pick up weight, you're not going like this. You're never gonna hurt your lower back by doing that. You're gonna squat down to pick them up. So you're using your legs, not your back. All right, so again, hip distance, palms face in, shoulder blades back. You're gonna hinge at the hips, Inhale down, sliding, and don't start yet. I haven't started the timer yet. To show you how to do it. Keep it close to your body. Notice my hip stays below my shoulder. I'm not dropping down too far because that's going to happen. Is I'm just going to put weight in the lower back. Keep the shoulder blade squeezed. Then you're going to exhale, squeeze the booty, lift back up. Hopefully we're ready. Here we go. Grab your weights. In 3, 2, 1. Begin. Whoops, don't drop weight on your toe. Inhale down. You should feel that pull in the hamstrings, the back of the leg. Squeeze your booty. Exhale, lift. So again, here's where our mirror really comes in handy. Inhale down, squeeze the booty, press through the heels. Exhale, lift. So think about having a neck brace on so you can't move your chin. A lot of times people go like this. That's not good for the spine, the cervical spine where the neck is. So your gaze and your glare is going with the movement. So I'm looking 2 feet in front of my toes at the bottom, straight ahead at the top. We've got only 5 seconds left. I think we got one more rep in us. Inhale down, squeeze the booty, exhale, lift, and rest. All right, 30 seconds of rest, and then we go again. How are we feeling? Hopefully good. Maybe you're outside too. I live here in beautiful Tampa Bay, have this lovely park, and why not use our resources? All I brought here today with me was a mat and a couple dumbbells. I'm gonna maybe show you a workout with how I do weight. All right, but in the meanwhile, let's finish this superset. We got one more to go. We're doing that wall sit again. Here we go, get ready, ladies. In 3, 2, 1, sink it down. You can use your hands to assist. Make sure everything is aligned. So, head's back, shoulders are back, lower back is pressing against the wall. Your hips aligned to those knees. If you have to come up a little bit, that's okay too. Get as low as you can, but don't let those hips go below the kneecaps either. You don't put pressure on those knees and those joints. And the knees are stacked over those ankles. So my foot's not out here, not here. I'm at a beautiful 90-degree angle. And the legs might be shaking. That's a good thing. I'm still working them. Keep it up. Big breath in and out. We've got only 10 more seconds. We can do this. So you can sink even a little bit lower. Get ready for those hands. You're going to help them push you back up. In 3, 2, 1, and right into those remaining deadlifts. Squat to pick them up. Grab them. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and begin. Inhale down. Exhale up. I'm going to shoot from the front angle. Inhale down. Exhale up. Shoulder blades are squeezed together as I go through the movement. Here we go. Inhale. Press to the heels. You should be able to wiggle the toes at the bottom of that Romanian deadlift. And the difference between a Romanian and a regular deadlift is Romanian works the hamstrings and the glutes more, while the regular deadlift works the lower back. No need to do that. All right, we've got 10 more seconds. I know you've got a couple more reps in you. You don't have to get as low as me. You can even stop here, wherever works for you. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Squat to put those weights down. And you are done. You did it. Hopefully you feel great. Superset the upper body, lower body, and guess what? Core is in every single exercise. You should always, always, always be engaging your abdominal muscles, your rectus and transverse abdominal muscles, your obliques, inner and outer. They should all be happy now. All right, so I got your workout. We gotta stretch it out. Let's go ahead and do that. Come up to standing. We're gonna use that pole or that wall. So if you have a corner of a wall, you're gonna place your elbow on that wall. So if you have a corner here, one direction, another direction. I have my left arm on the pole, elbows below the shoulder, palm is flat on the pole. I'm gonna sit my right foot forward, my left foot's back. I'm just gonna sink into it. Do I feel that pull right in the chest, in front of that shoulder? And we're breathing. Exhale. Let the muscles recover. They need oxygen to do that. So don't hold your breath. In through your nose. Out through your mouth. Good. Let's switch sides. So now you can see the back ankle. My right arm is on, palm flat, elbow below the shoulder. Left foot, or right foot is back, left foot is forward. I'm leaning into it until I feel that stretch in the front of my shoulder and muscles. Breathe in and out. Hopefully you're still with me. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Good. Shake it out. Give me a couple shoulder rolls up, back, and down. down. Oh, that feels so good. I don't know about you guys, I house a lot of tension and stress in my neck and shoulders, so this is a good one to do any time of the day. All right. Good. And last but not least, we got to stretch out those legs. So hold on to that pole again. If you can kind of put your foot on a chair and then lean forward, or you can grab your ankle, bring your heel to your booty, and then press the insides of your knees together. Press your hip forward. Nice tall posture. Feel that stretch in the front of that leg, your quadriceps that you work so hard during that wall sit. And release and switch. Grabbing that pole and grabbing the ankle, heel to booty, knees together. Push that hip forward. Breathe, suck in that oxygen or that fresh air if you're outside with me. One more deep breath in and out. And go ahead and hold on to that pole again. We're just going to do a hip circle, open, close, like a little rainbow with that kneecap. Open, close. Let's do one more each leg. Open, close. Mine pops every time, so if yours does, that's normal. And relax. I'm so proud of you. Thank you so much for joining me again today. Hopefully I'll see you again soon, maybe with another superset, weighted or unweighted, we shall see. And if you give me any rankings or ratings, I appreciate it. If you do decide to give me anything under 5 stars, please let me know why, so I can make it better for you. So if you're like, I liked this, but I wish this had been this way, or whatever it is that you want to see to make it 5 stars, let me know, and I'll do my best to bring that for you to the next video. Thanks again, have a great day. Do your kegels and stay hydrated, ladies.